Yesterday, Enra President Mahama or to say Obo Buz Stop Boz for Abasupa. But the question is, was it enough just giving them 200 brooms, 300 gloves, 300 wheelbarrows? Was it just enough? People are just making assumptions. People are talking in the comment section. People are saying stuff in the comment section. And also, some crazy guy here, wakutucha light wires anymore, or because the girlfriend I'm picking a course. Into no, the boyfriend, the girlfriend no light na a quantity to the house no, or the plier I could training in the honor. That is wickedness. Does he have to do that? What is bothering this guy? Alright, this is what we're going to talk about today. Please make sure you hit the notification bell and you subscribe. At least it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Without further much ado, let's dive into the video. Well, guys, and rather than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Buz Stop Boz for Abaso. Now, Abaso, but they know the Maomono. He gave them 200 gloves, 300 wheelbarrows, 300 shovels, and then also 200 brooms. But the people were saying, it wasn't enough. In the comment section, no, informations were speculating in the comment section saying the things that he donated to the Buz Stop Boz, wasn't enough. At least the most important thing he should have added is to add at least amount of money, because the boys need money. They don't need brooms. But before we dive into that, there was something that was happening. Something crazy was happening. And that is what I want to share my concern about. The guy that he was leading these Buz Stop Boz, the guy that was leading the Buz Stop Boz, that guy no nanuati oya boy chale nanuati brofu mwankasa nkasa. Let's go and listen to the video. His brofu, what the presentation he did give to the president of Ghana, President Mahama. He did give a presentation to President Mahama, but the end result was just nothing. Let's watch the video.
Tabitha, to be able to do a lot of the silting. And fast forward today, I'm so grateful personally, because at the end of the day, it started with me, and everybody here also saw the need to join. We are so grateful. And let me also remind you, Mr. President, there are already existing 12 young volunteer groups doing the same as we do. The likes of Keep Kumasi Cleaner in Kumasi, the Brotherhood is in Koklobite, the Gandangbe youth are somewhere, what's the name, Choco. Say, we are so grateful, and because of your kind support, many of the youth are seeing the need to be involved in this. Say, I am particularly passionate about this journey because I do understand that the foundation of life is the environment. And once the environment starts going bad, it simply means that we are going to have more people walking to the hospitals. And no matter what, we cannot guarantee there's 100 people falling sick in a day. So we are so grateful, and we stay with this. We are going to push it much harder to reiterate and to state that indeed Ghana is the gateway to Africa, and we must start to ensure that we have cleaner space everywhere. Finally, sir, before I conclude, I also want to remind you that as a student of history, I know that as far back 1996, Rwanda was fighting genocide. Say, today they are the cleanest city in Africa. It saddens my heart because I know Ghana hasn't gone to any war, meaning that we can do much better. But we need to say, deliberately involve young people in the campaign of environmental sustainability. I remember an advert that talks about drugs when I was young, that says, I still remember these ads after 30 years. All I'm trying to say is that infographics are very powerful too, and we need to deliberately put them on our media spaces in order to change the mindset of the collective. Thank you, sir.
After all this presentation that the guy did, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama could only offer them the brooms, the wheelbarrows, the shovels, and the gloves. Such a sad thing to hear, because what the boys were looking out for is for them to get some money. At least at least that will do. But say just broom they have it. The only thing they need right now is for you to support them with some money to boost their morale to do the thing that they are doing again. But the only thing you could afford is just brooms, wheelbarrows, shovels, and then groves. Is that just enough? And then in the comment section, some people were saying, so that is the only thing he could offer? No money, nothing? Charlie, but before the answer never dive deeper, no. Let's go watch some of the videos of the Buz Stop Boz. The kind of ajuma omo ye ewo Ghana. Charlie nya ajuma keto no mo yo. His Excellency ntimi amo 100 ukrampo no. Areho. Let's watch the video.
This is the struggle we go through in order to connect the drains that are not connected. Yes, specifically for this drain at Fadama, we saw that there is a tie inside the drain, and we needed to bring that tie out in order to prevent the choking at the other end of the drain. As volunteers with our logistics and equipment, we needed to improvise. We needed to use a strategy in order to connect the drains. That is exactly what we did. The Bura Gatanim, Senebeya, Betinia, Cheta, no, Edia P. Ma, baby and Suno, and Notiana, a choking and Nunti, Entimin Conetiama, the Bia, and Sutobiana, it will flow at the other end of the road. Na a ball and winning na a fire street in so we needed some strategy, and this is specifically what we did in order to get the tie out and connect the drains. Yes, by this video we are also requesting and asking you as a Ghanaian, as human, to also play your part to avoid throwing things anyhow on the streets, because this is the end product of the indiscriminate littering that we cause or we do on our streets. So please be human, be Ghanaian, love the environment, protect it, and together we can safeguard this planet, not just for ourselves, but for those who come after us.
Yema will be a gold, Yema will be a diamond, and Yema will be to seek a die. Kasiye bi but hwe adwuma kwabrane or mame or yere or ma or fase or busua. Yemfa sike bia nhye nsem o, but hwe se ayi tokro ni mu asie no gata na asie keke no gata na asie no. This guy had the audacity and then put on a polythene bag and then went under the tunnel to bring all that kind of choke dirt inside out.
As volunteers,
and His Excellency, you've seen all these the progress they've been making. You've seen all these things these guys have been doing, the activities that has been going on. But yet, you just chose to give them only brooms, only gloves, only shovels, only trowels. As a matter of fact, this saddens my heart very, very, very well. Me pretty much sure said the founder no, or Tifia, or the Insebegunity, Esu, but Enya happy, who can save them? Who can say something about it? We had some people clapping. Meanwhile, how much was these 200 shovels, 200 what? How much did it cost the president to gather all these things around? He just says, hey, grab some stuff from here, any they buy. How about you adding some money to it to boost the boys' morale? Because that is what they are looking up for. They want people to recognize the activities they've been doing. So if you are not recognizing what they are doing, at what point would they give the energy to do it again? They are not going to have the energy to do it again because the energy that they are expecting from the president wasn't given. So therefore, they are not going to put in the work or the hard work they are supposed to do. At least the other side of this situation here says, if he bet me a grab branch and in if he bet me a could nip at any point, may assure say so be area His Excellency in I am so sorry, it will never happen that way. But I'm saying this video so that it will get out there when His Excellency or any NDC party member sees this video, he will at least refer this to the president or any person important, so that they can take care of these Buz Stop Boz properly. But it's not just only buying the brooms, shovels, gloves, and all that kind of stuff. That is not going to do the job. That will help just 10%. But what you are really looking out for is more than you are expecting or what you are looking at. So please don't miss the big picture, but make sure you give the guys what they need for them to be able to do the job properly. Whilst I'm talking about this, there is this guy somewhere serious about cutting cables, electrical cables. What is his reason why he's cutting all these electrical cables? The reason being is he is there with his girlfriend. The girlfriend wasn't picking his calls. So all of a sudden, what the thought that came in mind was, my girlfriend is cheating on me. Why is she not picking my phone calls? With that being said, you are going to find out the light or the energy, the electricity that you are going to use to charge your phone. So when that thought came in mind, he took a plier, went to the light pole, cut all the cables down. Watch the video. In my whole lifetime, this guy is the most stupidest guy I've ever met in my life. Because you are with the woman is not picking your phone call, keke. You just went and you cut the light cables down. Somebody has taken care of a woman over SHS, high school, university, masters, and yet the only word they can hear from the woman, you are not my size. You dear, your phone call was just ignored. You went and it took ply, you cut all the light cables down. You are sick in your head. But fellows, please share your comment in the comment section. What do you think? Is the guy right cutting the cables down? And also, do you think His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should at least add some money to the Buz Stop Boys to boost their morale to do their work very well? Let me know your comment in the comment section. As always, my name is Humble, and here is Positive Stance, and I'm out. Peace out.